Hello, ladies and gents. We're giving Tosspot and Devilk a little break. We have a special announcement for you guys. So first off, FACEIT, CSGO, it's coming to North America. It's been a long time. So many people have been asking for it. So everything the Europeans have been used to, all the awesome stuff going on the FACEIT platform, that is now going to be in full swing for the NA region. And what does that mean? That means that we're going to have community nights. So the community nights will be starting very soon, Thursday, 5th of June. That's going to be the first one. And that's going to go from 7 p.m. to 1 a.m. CDT. And that's going to be, matchmaking, special prizes. There'll be special guests, streamers and stuff getting in on the action. So it's going to be fun for everyone. That's why it's called the community nights. And of course, we have the CSGO Championship as well for teams from the NA region. And that's very much like what we had in Europe as well with our monthly championships. We'll have 4 invited teams. But we'll have weekly qualifiers so that other teams can actually qualify. So we have 4 qualified teams, 4 invited teams. They'll be playing it out for $1,000, and that's going to start on the 13th of July. But teams can qualify as soon as the 8th of July through the qualifiers on the platform. So NA, you're getting what you asked for, because a lot of people have been asking for that. But finally, we're there. Yeah. So all the FACEIT goodies coming to America. And of course, James, you've been playing on the platform some, haven't you?
Yeah. I've been playing on the platform. I've been trolling people on pugs, playing Whitney Houston and stuff. I don't recommend it. You might get banned. But no, it's going to be fun to see these tournaments in America. I'm looking forward to seeing more exposure of the American teams here, so I can make wiser bets of my skins, etc. No, it's really good. It's a really good situation for North America. Hopefully, they can catch up. I mean, on a the grander scheme of things, the scene is really rich at the moment in Europe, and there are quite a few good teams in America, but there aren't so many platforms for them to kind of get the exposure they deserve. So it's quite nice that FACEIT are coming. They're bringing the whole army over to America now, so they can we can see those rivalries develop and see what kind of teams we can expect at the majors in Europe.
Definitely. And so just to give you guys, I mean, if you're watching, you're not really sure what the platform's about. It's a freemium model, so you don't need to pay anything to play. You can just jump on there and experience the awesome features, so you can really get an idea of what to expect. And so, what can you expect? I'll give you a bit of a rundown. If you want to just go on for a pug, if you're by yourself, with friends, without friends, doesn't matter. You'll always find someone to play with. You can just go sign up for that pug. You jump into the queue. It will, match. We'll have the matchmaking going on, so you have the skill matching, and there's 5 players on one team, 5 players on the other. You're getting taken through everything. It's all automated. First, you have, the server chosen. So each team vetoes a server. The captain vetoes, and it's picked between the premium members of the team. And then, of course, you go to a map veto. The server spawns. Click a button. Boom. You're in the game. 128 tick. And it's really as simple as that. And of course, there's loads of automated tournaments on the platform as well, so that you can just sign up with your team if you want. Or again, can be solo or maybe with a couple of mates and find some others around your skill level. There's leagues and ladders now as well, so you can be matched into different regions, whether it's in silver, gold, or masters. And also there'll be loads of giveaways coming up as well. So
if you register today, I think you can win some Logitech swag. So definitely sign up and get some of that, some mice, some keyboards, some mouse pads. If you're a mouse pad guy, we got mouse pads. Yeah, it's all good in the hood.
Yeah, these Logitech commercials are pretty crazy.
They're pretty serious, yeah. We've got tanks coming in and out, really just destroying their tech, and people like.
I love that.
I could do that keyboard. Why they got to drive a tank over the keyboard? Give me the keyboard. I mean, don't give it to me now. There's no use for it. It's broken, but before pre-tank, let me just take the keyboard away. I'll use the keyboard.
What was the process going through that though? It's like, we need a tank. Where do we get a tank? That's crazy. But anyway, so there's one extra cool little goodie. Of course, it's not just us talking about this special announcement. We have a show match to celebrate the whole thing. We have iBUYPOWER, who are going to be facing off against Team Netcode guides. So everyone loves iBUYPOWER. I think Steele's been on the front of Reddit.
Yeah, he's apparently started his own video blog. So shout outs to Steele and your video blog. Interesting entries over the last few days. But no, iBUYPOWER they're a good team to watch. They've had some changes recently, and they're probably the strongest team in America at the moment.
Oh, yeah. I mean, iBUYPOWER, they have a wealth of experience behind them. Recently, of course, or I guess not so recently, but the last couple of months, Steele joined up. There was that story that, Steele, quit his job for eSports, the eSports glory, to, quit his job for a spectator role at IEM Katowice. But of course, it was kind of planned because he knew, that the iBUYPOWER thing was coming up. Wanted to be a part of that, and he really wanted to play again. So shot off to Canada, got a nice new apartment, and iBUYPOWER, they look really, really strong because of this. And we're going to see the map veto now. So let's see what the map is going to be. We have iBUYPOWER vetoing Mirage. So not fans of Mirage. That actually surprises me a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, I'm wondering how many seasons we're going to see today. Maybe we're going to see season
More
again.
Season.
It is a best of one tournament.
This is a best of one match. Of course, we have the grand finals coming up for the FACEIT Spring League after this. So if you're tuning in for that, and you don't want to see this, then it's going to happen in 1 hour.
Well, you should want to see this. I mean, Steel's AWPing is quite fun to watch. I've played a few gathers with him, with the top tier UK guys when he was in the UK, and to be honest, he didn't even need to AWP much because he's such a high skill level. He could his mind games are on the very top level as well. So
season, it's still in there. We've got Cash and Train removed. Where are these guys going to play? I'm going to predict an Inferno.
I'm going to predict an Inferno as well.
All right, well, Nuke or Inferno, what's it going to be? It is Inferno. Seems like we know a bit too much about the NA scene already.
Indeed. We're experts in the making, I suppose.
I'm going to predict 16-0 for iBUYPOWER.
Really?
16-0.
Okay. I'm going to predict 16-14 for Netcode.
Those are dramatically different predictions.
Yes. I think yours might be a little wild.
Yeah.
Maybe
I managed to say it with a straight face.
I know.
So
I respect that.
Yeah.
I respect your straight face swag.
Definitely, yeah. All right, so we'll be jumping into the game shortly. And it's going to be good to see some action from the American sides because we don't get to see them so often, here in Europe, especially not on, more or less what is considered a European stream for the most part. We haven't done much NA stuff, so this will be really, really cool to see. Of course, you're saying the man to look out for could be Steel with the AWP.
Well, I mean, Swag is on iBUYPOWER now, isn't he? He moved over from Complexity. He's, he is a very, very strong player. We saw him do some crazy takes on Dust 2 in previous tournaments, I think DreamHack Winter and other places. So, I mean, Steel's just like a personal favorite for me to watch because I like really high skilled AWPers like Steel, JW,
and you also like massive trolls because he's quite the troll.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of trolling as well. So yeah, no, I think it's going to be fun. But how much AWPing he's going to get to do on Inferno is a good question. It's not something that's too common on the T side. So we'll see. But I haven't seen too much of Netcode, to be quite honest. So I'm quite interested to see what kind of, it's going to be a learning experience for us Europeans. So
yeah, no, this is actually a huge factor because, of course, they have a completely different metagame almost because they have a different training pool of teams.
Yeah,
so the game develops differently. I mean, it's not too far out of what we would expect, but it's still a different style that the Americans bring in, and this is something that's really amazing. And this has always been a great thing in all FPS games from the start of when FPS came into being, is that we still don't have good enough internet that Europeans can scrim against American teams. That's just not how it is. So there's always that difference when they go to those international lands. You see the Americans clash against Europeans. It's always really, really interesting because sometimes European teams just get completely thrown off. Sometimes it's the other way around. But here we are with the knife round on Inferno.
So they're just going straight in, basically. There's a big line of iBUYPOWER people coming for one guy. Gets the first kill. I'm not gonna play this.
I was just about to say, James, you're taking this a bit too seriously.
Yeah,
Can you calm down?
I was slowly getting into the casting mode, but I'm trying to relax. Take a sip, take a sip of water.
Oh, and it's up to 1-on-1 Swag. Gonna deliver. All right, so they get to choose to stay. They're gonna pick that CT side, and I like this. I find it the most fun. That's why I would pick it.
T side is not that much fun on Inferno.
No, it's not. You always have to feel out more or less the different positions and how the other team wants to play. Of course, in Europe at the moment, we're seeing a lot of aggression from the CT side coming in on Banana, trying to take apps more seriously as well. So you have those metagame considerations, but you should never have assumptions. You always want to try to feel out the other team, and that's I feel like the most annoying part about playing Terrace at the start. So iBUYPOWER.
I want to know how many swag stickers Swag has on his weapons.
And they're just going in here on Banana. Netcode guides.
Glock train, baby!
And actually looks pretty good for them, actually making those entry kills straight on the site with that Glock train. And the bomb should go down momentarily on the grill. We got hazed from the new boxes in the back. Really nice position. Picked up the USPS, just pew-pewing away from long distance. This is exactly the way to do it. And it looks like this retake is all the way over through construction. Can they hold on here? Netcode guys, they are thinning in numbers, but so are iBUYPOWER. Just easy PK left, and he is going to go down. Glock train. It works.
Netcode
Still
guys
works.
had good plant set up after plant set up, I should say. They had one guy covering banana just in case. They had two guys in ruin, so there's a trade kill if necessary, and then two guys on site. So it was always going to be tough for iBUYPOWER. They got 1 or 2 kills in there, but Netcode guys took it as they should have. So Steel currently AFK. Probably maybe he's doing another video blog, but no, he's on his way to B now. So. And this time we've got a Glock train going towards...
Look at this, though. We have an aggressive move in from onto apartments here. They're going to put 2 in bedroom or just go for the bait play. Looks like the bait play is the order of the day here for iBUYPOWER. We can see at the moment they're just trying to get something going with these picks, or at least the trap that's set up in apartments. It's a huge trap.
They've gone for the armor buy. Swag, no helmet, and he's got the 5.7. So, let's see if they can connect. They play, Inferno's a map where you can get a lot of close quarters, holding corners and so on. So if they can do that, they can get some one-shots.
And look at that. Steel is actually ready to flash, but it's not needed because his teammate pushed banana. They know what's up now. Still going to rotate, and they have the flanking potential. This is really slow round from Netcode guys. Could bite them in the backside if they're not careful, because iBUYPOWER have this figured out. But can they bring this to a close here? Can they get a weapon? Lucky, just gunning them down with the Galil. So it's just 2 players left. And I love the round from iBUYPOWER, actually. They may not win this, but it was a wonderfully played round with a lot of thought to it.
Yeah, it was unfortunate timing in Apster that they peaked just at the time the other guy was peaking. Also, he managed to get 2 of them. The good thing about the Galil is that its fire is a bit slower than the AK, and it has 5 more bullets, which allows you to get those additional kills you might not otherwise get with a normal rifle. Now we have iBUYPOWER choosing to save their armor and guns for the following round. They still have their helmets as well as their armor, the Kevlar, so wise choices here. Could go for the exit frags, but not really worth it in this situation, especially on a 4-on-2.
So it was cool that we saw, they went for the gamble. Basically, the big weakness for them was this area here. If Netcode guys come up mid into A, that's kind of just going to screw them over. But they put all the gamble around here. They had the flash play set up with Steel over here, trying to flash his teammate in there, which got them the information. So they actually knew what was happening, and that's a huge deal. That's the biggest deal in the when you're going for that pistol buy. So. It didn't work out as intended, but Netcode guys moving up mid, that was the best play for them, so good job to them. But iBUYPOWER not deterred. They still have armor left on a couple players, so let's see how they use this.
Yeah, the other players have gone for the pistols as well. They're still entirely capable of winning this round if they get some good picks early. If they can take down 2 players without losing someone, then they'll be in good stead to make it 2-1 here.
Definitely, and it looks like they're trying to move into apartments here, and slow takes of getting all the position they can. They know that there's still going to be that pistol buy on iBUYPOWER. So iBUYPOWER, you can see how proactive they are in trying to figure out what's going on and pull together their resources with the pistols to try find those good engagements, those good trades. That's what they're looking for. And again, Netcode guys taking it extremely slowly, and this might be the factor that actually allows iBUYPOWER to have the time also to work out what's happening, to create the best defense they can. So look at this setup that they've got here. It's actually pretty decent. They're all around A. This is going to be tough for Netcode guys, even though they have the weapon advantage.
iBUYPOWER playing from sight here. They're going to try and attack them from as many angles as possible. And Netcode guys moving like snails, but now they're moving like rabbits. Let's see some comms there, a bit confusing. But again, now we've got 2 guys on the site. Skadoodle gets a pick. PTR gets one back, and this is looking good now. It's a 3v1. Doesn't manage to get the other kill there. So it could have been a lot worse there for Netcode guys. They came off. They played it very, very slowly. They made sure they had all the angles covered, and as soon as they found out where they were, everything started going. Didn't lose too many players. Wasn't too economically damaging for them. And now we've got iBUYPOWER with a buy round. And I think, oh no, okay, we've got Skadoodle with the AWP. He was the original AWPer for iBUYPOWER before Steel came along.
And a free-man push, actually, so they might be trying to flash over for him. There goes the HE, actually, soften them up for Skadoodle. And this could get very, very interesting very quickly. Is Skadoodle going to miss that first shot? Goes for the second, does connect that from the back of car. The bomb is dropped. That's a big deal.
Oh, that's bad.
They know exactly what's happening. Good Molotov. That's perfect.
He's got no armor.
Position. Oh my god, he's taking so much damage.
He's lucky to get away with that. He had no armor, so oh no, he doesn't get away with it after all. It is a 4-on-4, but they're going to get the bomb back now, and they seem committed to Banana, looking to try and get control back on mid. You know, they had to pile into Banana because they had the
great smoke. That was a great
lost.
smoke.
Let's see what they can do with this.
I don't know if they can know exactly where the A players of iBUYPOWER are, but something that they can probably deduce is that they're going to be playing together. And so the smoking off quad there, that's going to allow them to move unhindered through to CTR to get some position. Oh, but look at this, Easy PK spraying them down.
Wow.
Get some smoke, Easy PK. What is going on? And that is actually a massive play there. That's going to give them a massive advantage.
Yeah, I mean, he had absolutely no vision and managed to eliminate 2 of them. And it's something you've mentioned before, is that even when there are smokes down, you know, the top players, they just know roughly where they should aim, where the people are likely to be. And that's given them a massive advantage. And now it's a 3-on-1, and there's 10 seconds left. So it's about saving here or doing as much damage as possible.
And it looks like he's aware that they're going to be surrounding him from all sides. Going to try to survive here.
It kind of sounds, when the comms come through, it kind of sounds like, if you've ever watched a space launch on the NASA website, it just kind of sounds similar, because they're American, right? All I can think of is NASA space launches. I'm like, all right.
Houston, we have a problem. Yeah. But I can't really do an American accent, so I butchered it. But
no.
But either way.
I appreciate your effort, but
I tried.
yeah, I'll give you 3 out of 10 for that one.
Oh, thanks.
Okay, we've got iBUYPOWER trying to take control of, well, I guess they just threw some nades down. You know, ideally they want to control Banana, so the Netcode guide chaps have limited options, and they can put 4 people on A, but hasn't worked out for them on this round. We've got a mixed buy. We've got Skadoodle with a FAMAS instead of an AWP here, so they're going to be more passive, with Steel holding an angle towards cards.
And look at this, they're keeping their options open here. They're actually spread into mid a little bit with one player watching the flank. But it does seem to be that they're waiting for the clock here. You know, usually teams have that second. Okay, on 50, we throw all the nades. Looks like it's 54, or at least there goes the first nades.
Oh, nice.
And in Netcode guys are going to charge into the bomb site. Can they make this work though? Steel, can you put down the ownage? Or will you get destroyed? They're going back through construction. This is really cool. Dazed, it's going to put on the defense, but only gets 1. Spots the bomb. They know for sure it's B, but it's all about this retake. Can they get the bomb down? There's still one in the site. Is Steel still in the site? Look at him. But actually, Netcode guys will take him out. And ECPK coming in from Banana. He is the last man standing for iBUYPOWER. Caught with an 8 out. Doesn't matter. Levi dropped as ECPK makes his way in, but surely not. And indeed, he will not accomplish the retake by himself. 4-1.
EasyPK was quite lucky to get that kill emerging from Banana there, because he didn't even have his gun out. It was kind of halfway there, but he managed to get the kill. The smokes on the approach were quite interesting for Netcode guides. You saw the angle Steel was holding next to Oranges, looking towards the cart there, and they deliberately bounced a smoke grenade off the roof so it would smoke off Oranges, so it was completely useless, although Steel managed to hide in there for a while, but he was no use to his team, and you know, it didn't really pay off. But it was that's the kind of set play you need to do to take a site on Inferno, because you know, if you look at the B from Banana, you just have a channel, and you don't. It's basically a funnel, and you need to get the smokes down so that the CTs don't have the angles to eliminate you all at the same time while you push, basically.
Yeah, and so far they're taking it slow. We know that Netcode guys, as you aptly put it before, act as if they're snails when it comes to their opponents having pistols and then having weapons. They don't want to take any chances, any risks at all. They just want to make sure that they lose as little as possible, and nothing is to chance. Yeah,
the eco round, it's kind of like a death by paper cut situation for... That's the approach Netcodes are doing here. Very, very slow. They don't want to get blown up by those CZs, and you can see how those P-shoots have changed the meta game here. Nice flash into Barbecue, allows Steel to get a pick, and they're going to get the bomb plant down here because they have the smoke on Arch.
Yeah, what a money smoke right there.
Let's see what these guys can do. They've got no armor to save release, so we should see them try and do as much economic damage as possible. Swag gets a pick on to Levi on Banana. It's looking good here. It's a 3-on-3. No, 3-on-4, sorry. Now it's 3-on-3. PTR with good angle from Barbecue to take down EasyPK. And that's going to be a nice clean up there from Netcode guides with 2 players down, but they're looking good. I mean, one of them, Hayes, has 8,500 in the bank, so not going to be too worried about that.
The interesting thing for me was that we saw, again, you know, initially they poked down Banana a little bit to see if they could see anything, and then it was just, I think it was Days left on the site. And Steel rotated all the way back, and then they realized immediately, just because Netcode guys were taking such a long time, and speaking of which, there goes the deep smoke. This is the aggressive CT that we're used to seeing in the European scene at the moment with the top teams. That aggressive smoke, going to give them so much map control. They should know exactly what's happening. Easy PK spotted. They've taken over apartments. They're going up mid to CT Arch. This is going to be madness right now. Swag to deliver. 1 frag. Can he get the second? But he's got cover. Skadoodles on the case, and iBUYPOWER holds strong.
It was really interesting. The CT on quad had enough time to take the shot on the guy who was pushing mid, but he didn't choose to do it. I'm thinking he was fishing for more information, wanted to see how many more would push so he could tell his teammates to rotate or not. Currently in a 3-on-3, and Netcode guys got most of the control on the A site here. Bomb's going to go down deep into the site, so it's going to be hard for iBUYPOWER to get the retake here, as they seem to all be on Arch at the moment, and it's smoked off.
Yeah, this setup is really, really nice. We can see on this little overview how strong it is indeed. 1 pit, 1 graveyard, 1 in the back of the site. They're having to go back around. Reltuck is going to see this, so he's going to just put up a bit of time, spamming out a little bit, trying to delay them. Got to be careful not to get picked here. Very crucial position. The man in sight goes down. Days coming in from library side, catches him completely off guard. A 1-on-1. Reltuck, he does clutch it, and that's going to be the round for Netcode guys. They're storming off to what looks like a crazy start right now with 6 already.
Well, I suppose your 16-0 prediction isn't quite going to come out there.
Well, it's not panning out, is it? It's not.
Reluct did very well there to eliminate all of those guys. The way he was peeking from pit into quad, he saw one guy. iBUYPOWER put the guy with, I think he had about 15 health. They put him out first. He saw the peek on him, then he moved towards truck, out of sight, and the second guy came in. So as far as he knew, there was only one person there. He got the pick on him, then managed to take out the guy on site, and then he was looking, where was the last guy, who was the guy who was also on quad, who ended up being on top of him, but managed to convert the round there for his team, and it's 6-1 on the T side. 6 rounds is very, very good on the T side. It is a CT-sided map, although in recent times we have seen the Ts really putting the damage in, and now it's a 5-on-3. iBUYPOWER looking in trouble here. It is an eco round though, so they're gonna, you know, if they get 2 kills here, they should be happy. But they've still got 2 guys on the B bomb site, and Netcode is looking to go towards A. Yeah,
they just caught the rotation there. I mean, they went up Banana, so they had the width of the map, slow push up Banana. They actually it was iBUYPOWER that peaked. They wanting to go for the kills. It was Steel, first man to peak, got the kills there. Then, you know, they know iBUYPOWER is panicking a bit. They're like, oh crap, we've got to reinforce B. So then they just play against them. They get themselves back up through to mid, catch the rotations from there, and that's it. That's all they had to do. Very simple, standard stuff, but it's effective. It's what you've got to do to win. And they drop not a single man, which is a big deal. The money is just racking up. They are just setting up a huge trust fund at this point.
And Steel wants to know what kind of mattress the Netcode guides have.
Look at Steel.
not gonna focus on that too much, but I wonder, now we've got Skadoodle with the AWP again. Is he going to go towards B? No, it looks like he's going towards A. Maybe he's going to go for a pick mid. I was just going to say, like, you know, what's not working here for iBUYPOWER is I'm not really sure where the damage is coming in from Netcode guides. They're fighting for Banana here, but they're taking a little bit of damage, standing on top of the taxi now, and I'm not sure if that was the best idea. His whole body was exposed, didn't really work out for him, and Days goes down to Levi. Now you've got the fight for apps here on the A side.
Well, 2 of them working that very small corridor space. Not so common to see that. I feel like with iBUYPOWER, the problems really started when Netcode guys came out huge in their second huge buy round to get the 6th round. It was more that they took advantage on Netcode guides, but then I think it was lucky. He came out with 2 massive frags to get them that plant and the really sick post-plant setup on A. And I think that's really what it was. I mean, I think the score really betrays what is actually happening here. iBUYPOWER are doing a decent job, but their economy is really in tatters. They have to win this one. And look again, Netcode guys, they seem to be dictating the pace. They've had it fast, now they slowed it down. iBUYPOWER, very reactive.
Now you can see in practice they've had setups where each person has a nade they need to throw to take the B site, and here come the Here come the nades. Looks like they've opted for Molotovs to clear parts of the site this time. You can see New Box is currently on fire, but still with a very, very good position. They're going to take a 4-man. And that shuts them down. They put the early smoke in there. You know, even if you get all the smokes onto the site, that smoke is so annoying when that stops the kind of clear entrance from B onto the bomb site. You really are going to be at a disadvantage once you emerge from that. Steel, with the sneaky position there, manages to take out 4 of them and put that, he gets some money in the bank for iBUYPOWER. I think they only lost 1 man that round. So let's see if they can convert this and bring it back to an 8-7 or similar.
Again, aggressive play coming in from iBUYPOWER on Banana. They're trying to take control, and if they can get that deep smoke, there it is. They just have to clear the players away. There's one in front of the smoke. They gun him down. Hayes falls. Oh, and there is the spam through the smoke to take the double, and they have control of the map now. There's nowhere for Netcode guys to go but mid and apartments, and iBUYPOWER set up well to deal with this.
You can see the rotate from iBUYPOWER. They're going to leave one guy controlling Banana. And, but that smoke they put down, you can do that from CT spawn. One of the guys going towards A can throw that so the B guys can get into position quickly. You can put re-smokes onto Banana on top of Banana from Arch's side as well. So they'll be comfortable with one guy there. Now we've got Skadoodle taking someone out on Arch. Good backup from Dazed. And again, this is what we were talking about in previous matches we've seen today. The AWP has great support from a rifler. So, once he has the cooldown from firing the AWP, he's got a guy in there to keep him safe and get any attempted follow-up frags from the opposing side.
Yeah, it was a really, really, really nice shutdown on that Banana play. Steel.
Here goes
Dazed,
the Banana smoke.
Big credit there. And, that's an interesting one there. Let's have a look at Steel's perspective and Dazed as well going in here. They're just charging on in. There goes the Molotov. That's going to allow them to not have to fear it, a really strong push straight through. So they get to position up a bit closer, slowly work their way onto those logs, then that deep smoke. So now iBUYPOWER, they've controlled Banana the way that they want to, and then one of them can fall back if that's what they choose to do. And now they also know exactly what Netcode guys are up to. Yeah,
and because Skadoodle, who's playing the A site, is the guy who smoked it, Dazed and Steel both have smoke, so they can close Banana off for 3/4 of this map, which means that Netcode guys pretty much have no choice but to push A.
And here they go. They're going for it. They got the frag. It's a bit of a trade situation going on. 4 versus 4. A decent enough situation for Netcode guys, and they have a lot of nades left over, so only 1 smoke though, notably. So they've got to think about this. What is the best way to do this? Looks like they're going for it on the site. Dazed in a bit boosted position on the site on top of that box. That is such a strong position. They don't expect that at all, and they have such a nice crossfire, such a good setup going into this, and it is a slaughter. iBUYPOWER taking things back by storm, and I think this really does do them credit, because that 1-6 scoreline was making it look a bit too one-sided.
Yeah, once they got the slightest of financial cushions, they were just well in control of the map. The aggressive Banana pushes have been working well for them. Now they're smoking the bottom of it. I think Skadoodle was just throwing a smoke down there once again. So let's see if they can hold this. And again, they had the here comes that Molotov again, just in case the T's push the smoke, which they have on this occasion. The Molotovs are a great deterrent. There are 2 down, not just 1. So that's a long carpet of flames to get through if you want to try and take control of that B site early on in the round. And that is a veritable slaughter from iBUYPOWER, bringing it to 5-7.
Yeah, iBUYPOWER putting on the pace there. That was a really fast and aggressive round from all counts on their part. But we have another buy situation coming in, and just to check the money, we can see, of course, iBUYPOWER, they have set up a huge bank, and they have busted the bank, meanwhile, of their opponents, Netcode guys. So if Netcode guys don't win this round, it's basically the rest should just go to iBUYPOWER unless something crazy happens.
Yeah, you can see iBUYPOWER playing a bit more passive on the Banana side. There was no smoke this time from Skadoodle. They got the carpet to fire down this time. And I think, I'm not sure if it was Netcode guys or iBUYPOWER who smoked the top of Banana, but as you can see, the bomb is on Banana. It is a battle at the moment. They've got 4 guys on A, but I think they may be in trouble on B. And PTR gets a great pick on mid. That's no information, really, for iBUYPOWER. Again, they've still got 3 guys on A, all playing from quad apps. And if this move comes in fast here from Netcode guides, then iBUYPOWER are going to be in a lot of trouble. Here come the nades. Still's got no choice but to face. Smokes himself off again. He's just going to hide in his little corner and ponder life. Does get a pick as well.
The bomb is dead as well. And they're still spamming. They can't find him.
Is this a one-way smoke? Steel, what are you up to, you little troll? He's got 2 kills. They don't know what to do. Can they even see the bomb?
What is happening? Steel gets a 3rd one. What in God's name is going on? And it is a massive cleanup after that. Steel single-handedly made them all look like complete fools.
That is the most unholy hold of B I have seen in recent memory. I can only imagine that he's got a one-way smoke there, because that was disgusting. That was disgusting.
He is laughing right from the gut right now. It's, oh god.
Again, now here's the aggressive smoke here from Skadoodle, so you'll see the CTs on B pushing down Banana. Got their flames down, and they'll slowly edge their way.
And the thing about this is that Netcode guys haven't really tried to counter this play from iBUYPOWER. You know, if they have some flashes and some counter smokes and maybe Molotovs, they can deny this from iBUYPOWER. They're letting iBUYPOWER play this how they want to play it. Yeah. iBUYPOWER are telegraphing. They're saying to Netcode guys, we want to take Banana. We want to take Banana control. It's up to Netcode guys to tell them, look, we're not prepared to let you play your game. We're going to shut that down. You're going to have to deal with what we give you. And that's what Banana is. It's a really huge deal. And so far, iBUYPOWER, since they've been stringing rounds together, they've had solid control of it. And the times that they put Steel there by himself, he comes out huge. And here we go. Steel in play again on Banana.
Now we've got a CT rotating back for iBUYPOWER, but only one. They've still got a guy holding Arch for the time being, just in case it's a fake. Swag takes out Reluct. And again, the bomb still is on Banana. It looks like they're going to wait for the smoke to dissipate and then just try and walk in and get a pick, it seems. And there's another smoke. And again, this is the problem with Banana. There are 25 seconds left. How are they going to push this smoke and get the bomb plant? I just can't see it happening right now. I
think Netcode guys also trying to catch a man to flanking them on mid, but iBUYPOWER are not going to give them that. They're just going to play it slow and steady, keep the defense going. Looks re-smoking just constantly. It's just so painful, but actually it's going to happen for Netcode guys now as they make their way in.
5
Lucky
seconds.
and Hayes with some good frags, and Skadoodle finds the end of Lucky's AK, or rather P90. What's going on over there? Swag and Easy PK, the last 2 to stand, and they have to go for the retake through construction. And there goes the HE. Oh, good damage done by that. But Swag, this is a ridiculous choke point to try to push through. He's going to go for it. Can't quite make it through. Got his back covered by Easy PK, but he's getting progressively lower. But the bomb is far too ticked for this to work.
Yeah, and they've got the Easy PK is on the site. It's 2v1, but no, it's too late. It's too late. It's too late. He's going to keep him on the site, or he's going to shoot him in the face. Either one works. He doesn't make it out alive. That's the important thing. And I was going to say earlier on in that round, we've seen this weekend from other teams on Inferno where they've been smoked off on Banana. They've boosted a player on the flower pot on T stairs towards mid Banana and looked over the smoke. And it's something that could have been quite effective against iBUYPOWER because they're getting that carpet of fire down. They're peaking late. They're giving the T side an opportunity to get that boost and go for the picks. But we haven't seen it once from Netcode guys here.
And again, we're seeing iBUYPOWER just doing what they want to do, working their thing. It looks like we're getting a bit more resistance coming in from Netcode guys, putting a deep smoke in to the side of the CTs here. But look at this, they're just going to run through it into the fire, and in the flames they will just wreck. Netcode guys taking down 2 players before falling back and just heartily laughing to themselves as they are once again protected in the cozy B bomb site.
Who's top fragging right now for iBUYPOWER? Steel's got to be up there after that smoke shenanigans.
It's got to be up there, indeed. He is up there with 12.
He is, yeah. It's reasonably spread out for both teams, really. So, but I mean, that was a standout play because if you lose that round, if he can't hold the site like he did, that shouldn't work. It's ridiculous that it did, but there we go. Here we are in the last round of the first half of this match, and it's a 2 versus 3. Swag holding Boiler gets taken out, and it's going to be a free plant on the bomb site now for Netcode guys. They've got a guy going to pit. Skadoodle with the AWP misses a pick on a guy going to graveyard. Let's see if we can convert it here. We've got the Days coming round to quad into apps now. I mean, that's going to waste a lot of time, and PTR expecting it. Is he going to get the pick here? Is he going to find his dome? Now he knows where he is after the nade comes out. And he does get the pick. And that's going to be... It's 4-1v1. Again, we've got a time issue here. PTR gets the pick.
He got bopped, man.
And that's... They had a good start to that match. They had a very good start, Netcode guys.
Yeah.
iBUYPOWER came back with a bit of a rout, but it did end 9-6, which is, nothing... It's a great a great start on a T half.
Yeah, both teams well and truly alive here. I love the start from Netcode, guys. They had a really, really strong one, as you said. I mean, it was that buy round, I think, on the 6th round for iBUYPOWER where things all went wrong. It looks great. They worked out exactly what was going on with how it looks like they can read their opposition quite well.
Yeah.
But then executing the counter plays seem to be that's where the trouble is, because of course, you know, Team Netcode guys, they got some really sick individual plays going on there. I mean, Lucky, he really saved the day, got them to that 1-6 score line, which really, you know, that saved them there, because then they, from that point onwards, they had no pressure and they could just take the rounds as they wanted. I would have loved to see, as I said in the game, more denial of Banana, because iBUYPOWER, obviously, that a lot of the bulk of their play was pivoting on that.
Yeah, I think, again, once iBUYPOWER managed to take control and retain control between rounds of Banana, Netcode guides pretty much just gave up on it. It was like, okay, we can't really do anything here. We're going to fire a few shots through the smoke, but we're just going to give up on this. We're going to have to go towards A. Then they're facing 4 people on A. They were kind of, then, because they had the spare man, iBUYPOWER, they were playing a guy on site, which you saw as a very powerful position. When you've got a guy on site, you have a guy on pit, people coming from quad, coming from apps have got more than one place to look, and there aren't enough flashes really to kind of cover all those positions. So really they have to find some hard counters for that Banana push.
Yeah, I really like it, because it is risky from iBUYPOWER. If they get the pick, if they lose 1 or 2 men, but they get the pick, that's actually good for them. It's still on the 3-on-1, so definitely maybe a little bit scared there. But we're going into the pistol round for the second half, and we're seeing a bit of a stack going on in the B bomb site. Is that a bit of a read? Is that iBUYPOWER knowing, or rather, sorry, Netcode guys knowing how iBUYPOWER want to play this? I don't know, but either way, it's a gamble, and iBUYPOWER are setting up across the map. They're not going for the good old block train to B. That's not what's happening. They are just taking this slow and trying to figure out the best angle. They did pick off one player, of course, towards B rather. So it's going to be a question now whether or not they can hold on iBUYPOWER.
Yeah, I think 3B on CT on the pistol round is quite reasonable on Inferno, because if there's a rush, it's generally going to be towards B. So they can put the extra man there at the beginning of the round and then rotate him if they don't get an instant push to B. So that's what they did there. It's a fairly common thing that you sometimes see on Inferno. But Netcode guys are a man down right now, and iBUYPOWER seem to be leaning towards A with the bomb in apps with support as well. We've got smokes coming in on Arch, and they're going to go for the quad push. Flashing out for the guys in apps. Very, very nice team play there. And they flash one of the guys in Arch, but the other guy manages to get the pick on Steel. Now they're trying to clear. The bomb is down, and they're trying to clear pit from Arch library side. Skiddoodle will get the plant in sight.
Yeah, I'm not sure what Steel's up to there. I think there's a run for Graveyard right there, but either way, we're seeing a plant situation. Very awkward positions. Can they hold on? Oh, what a jump shot, and Skiddoodle goes huge. Can he get the last one? It's going to be swag. Skiddoodle.
That was a 3-pointer.
It was.
That was
that jump shot.
Yeah.
Worthy of the NBA right there. And that is really huge, because his position was, to be frank, quite terrible.
Yeah.
I mean, he hasn't really got good support. If they jump in on him, he's in a corner. That's the easiest shot to make ever. But there you go, iBUYPOWER.
PTR not a fan of vegetation, plant pots, and other green things. Had to just swipe them out of the way there to just have the equilibrium on Arch. So fair enough. Now the key here is for iBUYPOWER to kill the buy round. If they can do that, then Netcode guides are going to be in a lot of financial trouble. Again, it's going to be lose eco, potentially double ecos, and then they can really get the momentum, can iBUYPOWER, and possibly bring this back. It is 7-9. The score does look close, but when you've won 9 rounds on a T side and now you're playing CT, you do have the advantage, even if you lose a pistol here.
Yeah, going 1 for 1 there. I think they try to take apartments, but the apartments bit back, and it seems as if iBUYPOWER have to go to plan B here soon, because, there you go, easy PK. I think he's going to make the decision fairly easy for them. I think, a B push is fairly clear, but they're actually still just pushing up mid. They don't seem to really care at this point, and
Yeah, you've got to expect the rotation anyway.
now they're falling back.
And because Netcode guides are on eco, they don't want to rush into the site and maybe Netcode guides get a nice angle with CZ and cause some huge damage. So they'll take it slow anyway. And Netcode guides, they've got 3 guys and 2 bomb sites to hold, so they're going to be stretched regardless.
Oh, will he look? Will he look?
Yeah, this is the sneaky position we're talking about. Oh, he has to stop firing because he would have killed his teammate, and his teammate dies anyway. But could be worse, and they've taken the bomb site now. Still just, oh, that's not very nice. Side of the head. Again, still had a good position there to kill the rotation. And is Hayes going to save that gun? Let's have a look. He hasn't got any armor, so, he could save it or could just try. I think he's going for exit picks. He was last seen in CT spawn. Now he's gone to Banana because he wants to try and get that damage in while they try and escape the bomb radius. So we'll see what becomes of this, as Skadoodle will probably approach Banana.
Can he get these exits? Here they come. Here they come. And not quite. Skadoodle to shut him down. Skadoodle's been doing some good work there. And they got those points. Point leader, if not frag leader. Definitely. Again, he did rescue iBUYPOWER in that very awkward situation on the pistol. So that has really helped them out here, giving them that good start that they need. AKs all around. Economy in shambles, more or less for both teams. This is a must-win for iBUYPOWER, but that should come fairly easily with that superior buying power. We're seeing a mag in the hands of Lucky, and he's going to be going to apartments. Is he going to be... He's actually going to stay close here.
Wow, those warbangs all the way through, almost to the back of Apps. I haven't seen him go that far before.
Yeah.
Very nice angles there from the iBUYPOWER side. And Lucky playing very, very passive with the Mag 7. Although if they do go for an A push here, then he could get 1-2 picks from a default setup from iBUYPOWER. Going to boost on a lonks to see if anybody's hiding in the back of the B site. Nobody's there, so it will stay 5-5 for the time being. Now, again, we've got Netcode guys. It is an eco. They've got 4 people on A. They flash a guy in to get a pick, get some information. Nobody's mid, and are we going to see them rotate towards B? I don't think anyone's going to go there just yet. No, and the bomb is going towards A, so quite good of them to hold. We've got a crossfire set up here with PTR in that hidden corner, and someone's just moved from library to arch, so
they got to bait him out here. This has got to be a big bait, and I don't know if that's going to happen, or at least a flash in. Oh my god, getting naded, and he has to peek, and there you go. PTR looks like they are going to make their way through CT arch.
I shot and
Netcode guys.
Oh, bit of a cat fight there from the Netcode guys. But again, it's an eco, and you saw iBUYPOWER. All 5 of them went from mid to arch there. They want to make sure that no guns are picked up by the opposing team, and they all survive to see it through to the next stage. So well done by iBUYPOWER, and we are into our first buy round.
All right, what they got to show us here? We're going to see any AWP action coming in at all from them. Looks like they're going to stick to the rifles, which is good. Their money wasn't so great. They need all those nades. Can't play really an Inferno without nades, at least not well. And Netcode guys are going to show us their setup. There should be something particularly default. I mean, it'd be pretty ballsy for them to do something a bit weird here. They are being quite passive when it comes to Banana, and iBUYPOWER, they're taking Banana by storm here. So a lot of position given up over on the Banana side of things, but Netcode guys still playing fairly... They're not on the most deep setup on A, so that's going to help them get that info. Railtuck with a really good pick there onto Skadoodle. That's going to really make them feel a bit more confident, as iBUYPOWER now are going to see a couple players over towards B. And they got that bomb towards apartments, so let's see if that's what they intend on taking here. Of course, Netcode guys have fallen back, and I wonder why iBUYPOWER, they're very shy of apartments right now, very shy, and it looks like they're doubling back for that Banana.
I'm liking the aggression from iBUYPOWER here. Again, they've just won the first 3 rounds of this half, and they have a little bit of a cushion. And they raced up Banana to try and get control of that as soon as possible. Just went for a straight pick, maybe trying to catch someone holding a grenade out to smoke off towards cart or something. But they can afford to lose this round, but maybe not the next one. And we've got the smokes coming in on CT and onto coils here. Got 2 guys in barbecue for iBUYPOWER. Can they get the pick on Relux on the sites? There's a trade kill there. Swag goes down, but Steel gets revenge. And
oh, Levy's not really showed himself there yet. They go for the plant, and Levy's going to punish them. That's a really key play there, delaying the bomb. And his teammates now are flooding in through construction. This is going to go from bad to worse now for iBUYPOWER. They almost had it done. Can they clutch it away? Looks like it's just days left, and he's in the back of the site. There's 2 players left. He puts it to a 1-on-1. Still untouched, only 4 damage on his armor. Dazed has this 1-on-1. The bomb is ticking away. Lucky's forced to go for it, and Dazed with the save for iBUYPOWER as they take that round, and it almost went very pear-shaped for them.
Dazed with a number of peaks there, just teasing Lucky, you know, here's my head, but you can't reach it. Manages to get the pick, and they did get the bomb down, so, you know, even if iBUYPOWER had lost that round, they would have been able to buy for the next 2 rounds. But again, they don't want Netcode guides to extend their leads there, and that is the most off-map decoy I've ever seen.
Yes.
I mean, that's really taken some effort there.
Yeah.
I think they're going for some kind of record we're not aware of. Congratulations to whoever threw that one.
Yeah, indeed. And it looks like, you know, some nades going into apartments
Oh,
there.
20 HP.
No
They've got
armor.
2 mag 7s on the eco.
And no armor at all from them, which is very interesting. But the Magpies, let's see if they can show us something with this. Swag going to make his way in. Oh, pops the head of Hazed right off with that AK-47. And PTR going to go in as well. And oh, that's CZ. That's another one.
Oh,
Oh, my
no.
God, back turn.
Oh, that's a lack of
Unbelievable.
communication.
Picks
What
up
the
the AK. He's going to double back through the boiler to get some more frags. He's on fire right now. I can't believe it. Look at this guy. Look at him. So cheeky. Steel puts the end to him, though.
Yeah, if they keep overextending themselves now with their leads, they can get easily picked off. Just having a little look for information. Fires off the mag 7, and iBUYPOWER are going to back off towards Banana. We're going to see one guy rotate from the Netcode team, and they haven't picked up any better weapons yet. They're still with a 5.7 and 2 mag 7s here. Mag 7 will be powerful on the B site, but I'm going to hit him.
Oh, it's just barely missed him. They're not going to look there now because the Molotov's there, or will they?
Oh, he could have got both of them. Steel on 18 HP here, planting behind Fountain. And again, now we have an AK and a mag 7 versus an 18 HP Steel. He is quite a sneaky guy, though, so he could come out on top of this here. Okay, he just... Oh, that's unfortunate. He was about to... He threw down the flash on Barbecue so he could peek Banana, but he just saw the arm there and stopped to try and get the pick, but the mag 7 proved too much against 18 HP. Does have good range against low HP players for a little shotgun. Small but packs a powerful punch. Netcodes pick up an AWP and an AK and make it 10-10.
That mag shot, I really didn't expect that mag to really pull off very much. But of course, they Molotov that angle, and then that was the doubt that they, or rather that's the, in their mind, they could checklist. It's like a checklist. They can tick that one off the box. No one there. And the mag comes out. Huge damage, leaving only Steel left, who was really weak already. So he took down the most stacked player from quite a range with the mag too. So unbelievable turnaround there. And we go to a 10-10 situation here between Netcode guys and iBUYPOWER. And again, the battle rages on here for Banana. iBUYPOWER trying to take some control there. Swag, you know, watching for any aggressive play on apartments. If Swag can really build some presence in apartments, that's going to really serve iBUYPOWER and give them the options to actually, you know, double back through there if things don't go their way on Banana. But it looks like we're having really defensive setups coming in from Netcode guides here with the, you know, one dedicated player on Banana at the moment on the B site and one in more of a floaty kind of position. But there comes in the nades.
Yeah, we've got a... Oh, he's in the tree. Wow, he's been on the climbing frames and taking his skills to the greenery on the B site, and he's in the tree, and he could, you know, he's going to be able to get some vision over the smoke, as you can see there. So if they do try to push onto the site, then he should get 2, maybe even 3 picks here. But that Molotov's going to slings down here on Banana.
Oh, that Molotov just killed someone.
Oh, wow.
That is big.
Not the nicest way to die, indeed. Nice team flashes here to allow peeks onto Arch. And Steel goes down to the AWP of PTR there. So it's 3-on-5, and they push just as Levi jumps out of the tree, which is unfortunate. But they have the numbers here to get things done. Levi with 2 picks on the site, and it's just down to Swag. With 2 seconds left, he's going to run away and try and save. And he should be successful, as they're all around the B site.
That was a really nice defense, really nice hold there from Netcode guys. iBUYPOWER are going to start to worry because the bank is starting to build for Netcode guides, and iBUYPOWER's bank is running out rapidly. So, you know, they are going to go for that kind of a bit of a weird round there. Skadoo kind of on a lot of money, but an AK on Swag who, you know, saved that AK. So, bit of a mixed
It's going
buy.
to be an uphill struggle here in from iBUYPOWER because, again, it's expensive when you're a CT. But if they lose this round, they can probably buy 4 another 2. And we're getting towards the end stages of the tournament here, of the exhibition. Sorry, we've got 8 rounds left. So the CTs are gonna be good for the money for a fair few rounds yet. And again, it is to their advantage on this map, just by the way it's laid out. We've got smokes down here and slow pushes. A lot of guys in and around the apps of A here with the bomb in mid for iBUYPOWER. So let's see if they go for a full push here.
And without any kills or anything, they've been pushed all the way to the most deep setup on A. So that's actually good news because some nades were burned there, but they don't actually have any nades. So this is kind of a good situation for them. Oh, but this team play coming in is pretty strong. Swag, though, can he make anything happen here from Apartments? He's going to drop one. Haze to fall. PTR, though, watching very well with that scoped AWP. It's going to drop Swag, and it's just Steel who remains. Going to dive through that pit and meet his death. iBUYPOWER losing a very, well, I mean, I wouldn't say an incredibly important round, but things are starting to get a bit tight, aren't they?
Yeah, I mean, you've got Days with 3,600 in the bank's got to go for the Galil buy here. And, you know, that was minimal damage. Netcode guides will take that with one guy. You know, they've just done a 4-buy. Lucky's got $7,800 in the bank. So this is what I'm talking about. They're just running away with the money side of things now. They've got all the nades in the world. iBUYPOWER with limited supply of nades here. They've got 4 smokes, though, which is one of the most important things to try and close the net down on whatever site they choose to push. But we'll see how well it does here. Levi taking some early damage with 66 HP. And Haze gets picked while he's trying to retreat holding a grenade. That's never nice. Nice pick there from Dazed. And they're going to be weak on the A site now. We've got a full rotate coming in from the B site. Let's see if iBUYPOWER can convert here. There's another 2 quick picks there, and it's a 5-on-2. Are we going to see a save here? I don't think we really should from the CTs because they're going to want to keep iBUYPOWER as poor as possible. Exactly, yeah. They just need to... oh, they are going for the save. It's interesting. I mean, they've picked up the AWP, which is a fair reason to save, but they could have, with all the iBUYPOWER guys on the site, they could have set up some exit frag positions there so they can keep them as poor as possible. But they've just gone to kind of retain as much wealth as they can instead. And we've got iBUYPOWER half searching for them. They're aware the AWP is in place. So they're not going to push
here,
down Banana.
Look,
just follow the arrows, guys.
Follow the arrows. Come on.
I like how you kind of briefly chose to colour in the arrow and then just gave up.
I'm not doing that.
Yeah, maybe we need some more controls on the map from Steam here. Valve, please give us a paint bucket tool.
That would be pretty sick, actually. The madness that would be had on stream. But yeah, I mean, that was a big round for iBUYPOWER because if they lost that one, no Bison, they would have had to eco. We would see, you know, probably a 13-10 margin for Netcode guides. So keeping themselves in the running. Great little pick there from PTR. iBUYPOWER should really expect, you know, these little pushes from Netcode guides. They showed that they're not scared to be a little bit aggressive.
And you can see that they're rotating the AWP back to A now once, and iBUYPOWER like, okay, there's an AWP on Banana, let's go A. So this is a great move from Netcode guides here. iBUYPOWER make it 4-on-4 with a pick on Haze, and again, we've got a full rotate coming in. We've got Flames in the pit, and Lucky goes down. It's a 3-on-3 though. So we'll see, we've basically got both teams on either side of the bomb sites. Bomb planted for app/pit, and this is going to be hard for Netcode guides to take this one back. We've got a smoke down on quad, yeah. So, you know, their options for retake are limited to say the least right now.
This is a big frag here. So important now. They can jump into pit and try to take the frags. This is crucial. There's smokes everywhere blocking them off. Oh, and he can't quite do it. Railtuck comes in, though. Can he make the frag happen in pit? He cannot. And it's just PTR left. Picked up that AK. That's going to do the job. But there's fire all over the bomb.
Nice.
Sick play with the Molotov. And these
I've got to get the golf claps
man,
in for that one.
The golf claps.
That's a golf clap Molotov, because you could kill me, but the flames will kill you, baby. No defuse coming on this round, and it's 12-12. But again, Netcode guides Now, if they lose this round, they're going to be in trouble. Although PTR does have 5,200, but that's not going to be enough to buy all his buddies some M4s. So it's a critical round here. We've got only 2 defuse kits on Netcode Guide's team, so you know you can see the stretched start to come in here. Again, we've got patient games here on Banana. In the previous round, you know, unlike iBUYPOWER when they were CT, they threw all kinds of crap down Banana to take control of it. PTR just went down with the AWP, got a quick pick, and that was a wrap for iBUYPOWER. They pushed A, but they still won the round. So, you know, it was a good rotation from them, and PTR couldn't get back over to A in time to put the AWP to use over there.
It's definitely looking like a very slow round again here from iBUYPOWER, trying to work out what they want to do. Looks like they're swinging back for that push onto the B bomb side. They didn't really push Netcode guys that far back when we think about everything on A is concerned. But those grenades, that's actually really nice there. They actually forced out a Molotov. So very nice that they stuck one player back at mid, and he's going to really slow that rotation down. We can see iBUYPOWER really setting up for this push. Who we got here on the site is Reltuck.
Oh, he's made a mistake with that Molotov. It's gone on the roof. It's not what he wanted, Jim.
And here he goes. He's buying coils here. This smoke is actually providing quite a nice cover for him as he spams through it and gets the frags anyway, shutting down construction. And again, Reltuck's so strong through the smoke. Going to grab some more damage, more kills. Bomb goes down. There's just Steel left with his mate, Easy PK, and they're both going to fall. So good round there for Netcode guys. What a strong retake from them.
Yeah, that was unfortunate. They really messed up the Molotov on oranges there. It landed on the roof. I mean, what you need to do is stand in front of the wood, and where the 2 cables kind of cross is where you aim, and then you do the jump, and it kind of lands in the oranges. But I don't think anybody was there anyway, and those smoke kills, you know, they need to kind of spread out on the site, but they kind of were bunched around the oranges area early slice, and the smoke kills really converted around there for Netcode guys. Again, you know, they're back with the money cushion again now. They didn't lose anybody in that round, and it's 13-12. They are 3 rounds away. I think I said it would be 16-14, so, you know, we're not far off from that. Very far from 16-0.
Yeah, indeed, yeah. And this round for Netcode guys, iBUYPOWER cannot buy power because they'll have no money after this one if they lose
power.
it. So let's see. They buy power indeed. Here's Steel though from Foiler. Looks for the frag. Gets some good damage. Blood spattered all across the wall, but no player down just yet. Hayes will retreat.
Yeah, that's the second time they've been caught on the A site holding grenades out like it's an earring or something.
Oh,
so got to be careful with their angles there.
Now they could do something really sneaky here. They could place a smoke on Arch and also Quad, then fall back to Banana, or just wait there. Yeah, and then go. Just to force a rotation.
They do have a teammate holding Banana, so they still have their options open. And but the thing is, I mean, like in this situation, there's not that he knows it, but there's one guy on B. He could try and get a pick there. And if he does,
that's what they're going to do. They're going to go for it. They're going to go for that fake play. Love it.
Yeah, they've got 2 guys deep into quad right now, and you can see the Netcode guys are leaning further and further towards A, and the rotation's coming out from the last guy on B. He's in Speedway now. If they start running on Banana, he may hear them. They've heard him. He's heard them. From Speedway, you can hear guys on Banana. He's heard them. He's called the fake and doesn't manage to get anyone down. Bomb's going to be planted for Barbecue here, and we've got a CT pushing into the ruins. Swag with a dirty position on Banana, but no one's going to be facing him there. And it's a 3-on-3 right now. And it's basically a 3-on-2 until Swag gets back to the site. Skadoodle here and Barbecue. He could get 2 picks in a row. Gets 1, doesn't get the guy with the nade. And it's a 2v1 and Swag's not even on the site right now.
But 3 health and 19. Gets the one for the smoke. It's a 1-on-1. He knows where the bomb is, surely. He can spray through. He's going to go for the spray. Oh, he doesn't get it. Doesn't get a single tag there.
He's on the bomb.
He's got to go for it. He's holding it. He's holding it. Oh, Swag almost missed it. The recoil was just going miles from his head.
I would have loved to have seen the timer on that one. God, that was close.
Oh my God, that was close. That was really close.
16-14's getting closer and closer.
But can I just say that iBUYPOWER, I think, just pulled off one of the best T rounds we've seen all day. That was just what a sick. They really sold that fake.
Yeah.
They pushed them all the way back. They pushed them all the way back to this line, and then they sold the fake with 2 men pushing in through quad and pushing in through apartments, and it was beautiful. It was a thing of beauty.
It was very, very good. They were unfortunate that the guy on Speedway heard them running into the bomb site there, so he was running towards them. It's like, hold on a second, put the brakes on, spun around. He did get picked, but he got the information before they even got onto the site. So that was well played by him as well, and unfortunate for iBUYPOWER there. It is 13-13. Both teams here, you know, haven't got the best of money. We've got 2 FAMASs on the CT side, and we've got all of 2 smoke grenades on the turret side, and you could argue that they need it the most.
Wow, get smoke, easy PK. What is this?
Why even throw the smokes down at this point? Who needs smokes?
I don't even know. What a
Who needs smokes when you know your angles, you know?
He knows his angles. Easy PK coming out huge. Big frag. Netcode guys, so they are set up here on a deal of aggression. It's awkward positions. One left in the back of sight. That's not good enough. It's just reltuck left for this. Where is he? He's coming in. Right from the CT arc side of things, gets the first kill as the bomb goes down. 1-on-1, and he sprays him down. Easy PK. He gets gutted for his sins.
That is
dirty smoke tricks.
Huge clutch for reltuck there. A huge clutch, because if they lose that round, they're basically like the Lehman brothers. They've got no money. Everything's a complete mess. People getting fired left, right, and center. Walking dazed in the streets with no ties on. All sorts of things going on. So it's 14-13 for the Netcode guides, and it looks like iBUYPOWER are going to eco and play for the draw here.
Yeah, this is going to be really tough for them to pull this one off. I've seen crazier things from them though. And they
we've got quadruple P shooters here. This could be dangerous.
Don't underestimate that CZ.
I know. I'm not a fan of it, mostly because I'm on the receiving end of it, but let's see what they can do with it.
This is a smart choice by Netcode guys. They push Banana, so they're going to be able to eliminate some of the possibilities there.
3-man push Banana.
And they actually 3-man fallback as well. And looks to be the case that iBUYPOWER is still committing towards this A play. Netcode guys are all over this though. They've got great positions coming in all the way around from CT Arch Library side on the site, picking up the kills. Hayes with a double. There goes another man down by Lucky. Daze the only man to make a response onto Levy, but it's surely all over for them now, as there is the round for Netcode guys. They make it 15-13, and they are so close to taking down iBUYPOWER.
And you heard Skadoodle there on the comms saying that he was just running in blind. All of this match, we have seen the guys playing on Arch, flashing each other in so they can get the peak and so on. And it's been working to great effect there, and we saw it again. Also, an interesting point. It was an eco, and rather than playing on Arch, they played Library. So if iBUYPOWER do get a pick, they're nowhere near the gun. So you know, they still only have the P shooters until they push down Arch, and even then, there's probably going to be someone defending it there. So it was a great anti-eco there from Netcode guys, and they have 2 match points.
And iBUYPOWER, you know, they are being allowed to take Banana right now. Netcode guys are letting them do it, and they're having a forward defense up on the A side of things, but they haven't really got apartments under control, and iBUYPOWER are exploiting that. There's a very well-timed first smoke there from Netcode guys as they hit the stepping over towards Banana, and it's going to be another slow one as iBUYPOWER try to find themselves an edge here to get close to that draw. And this is a really big round for them. We can see them slowly waiting. Some counter flashes coming in. It's pretty
Here
effective.
comes a pit smoke from Steel, which David Walk was showing us this weekend as well. You know, the smoke bonanza we've had offline this weekend, all the smokes. So potential fake there as we've got 3 guys on going towards Arch. The bomb has gone down. PCR's taken 2 picks on Arch. And this looks like the end of the road for iBUYPOWER.
He's going to start the ace. Come on, surely. That's 2 frags. The bomb's down. He's going to take this duel very quickly. Gets the pick. That's 3 players down by Easy PK. He's going to pick up that bomb. He has 14 seconds to plant this.
He's sandwiched as well. He's seen the guy in pits.
And that's it. That's all she wrote. And Netcode guys going to win 16-13. I got to say, really well played from both teams there.
Yeah, it really was. I mean, the T side for Netcode guys was very juicy. They got 9 rounds, and that really made the difference for them. You know, it gave them a big buffer to work with on the heavily favoured CT side. And I was 1 round off my prediction, so I think they've been quite good. You know, had a good one with LDLC as well, now that one as well. So quite happy with that. I did think it would be close, and yeah, congratulations to both teams.
It was a very tasty teaser of all the things to come. Of course, this was a show match to celebrate the fact that, and if you're just joining us and you didn't hear, FACEIT has finally come to North America. All the features and functionality of the site, I think the players are going to be flooding onto the platform now to test it for America as all of the pickup system opens up, the leagues, the ladders, all open for you guys to use. It's free to try it out. Go explore the website, explore the automated experience, explore the 128-tick servers, explore headshotting people.
Explore the prizes that can be won by registering today, all the Logitech swag that's on offer. You know, check out that stuff. I mean, we've been using the mice and keyboards, and you know, the mice have got some really weird functions as well.
Yeah.
Like the wheel can just roll infinitely if you like,
yeah.
Or you can make it normal with a click of a button. It's really
they have like a perpetual momentum thing going on.
Yeah. They kind of got some very
solved
unique
the
features.
energy crisis with the mouse.
Yeah,
mouse.
absolutely. Yeah.
It's pretty sick stuff.
Yeah.
And also not to forget, of course, those used to those monthly championships, the CSGO championships that we've been running for quite a long time, I think over a year now from FACEIT. We'll have those for the NA as well. And you can qualify for those. You know, it's 8 teams, 4 are qualified, 4 invited. If you want to be a team that qualifies for that, if you're not one of those lucky invited teams, you can do so. First qualifiers on the 8th of June. So get yourselves on the site on Sunday to get yourselves qualified for that. And of course, we'll have the $1,000 being played for with those top 8 teams on the 13th of July. So make sure that you're checking it out. Because to be honest, I mean, we see a lot about the European scene for CS. We see all the players, all the teams, all the time. Don't get to see NA so much over here, and it's great to see. Obviously, from that match, we saw some very entertaining stuff, some high-level plays. So I'm looking forward to seeing what this new championship brings to the table.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, I saw 5 new players for me. I think Easy PK as well. I don't think I'm too familiar with him. So 6 new players for me. So, you know, that's great. I've learning about different teams and the styles, and it was really good to see how, you know, Netcode guide strategies. So, you know, I'm learning a lot about the whole Counter-Strike world as a whole. And as a guy who's played the game for about 12 years, it's always great to see more parts of it that you don't see every day.
Exactly. Well, I'm going to remember Easy PK. I'm going to report him for that dirty smoke shooting right there.
What about Steel with that smoke on the B side as well?
God. You know? That's going to go on YouTube, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, that was quite funny.
Definitely. So, guys, as well, of course, you know, we're here concluding over this weekend the FACEIT Spring League, CSGO Spring League. We have the grand finals coming up after this next break. But, of course, that prize pool funding this, $20,000 that they are playing for, was funded by the Awesome Weapon Skins project. It's funded by you guys, the viewers, voting for those skins made in the name of FACEIT here, the FACEIT Skins project. So go to the workshop, vote for more skins, and we can have more awesome tournaments like this. It all goes back into the prize pool.
Yeah, I just got myself a P90 Trigon. Goes with my T-shirt. Boom.
Oh, nice.
Anyway,
nice.
Check out the Equalizer on the workshop. There are more skins there, which hopefully will be in the next community packs. So more skins in the community packs means more tournaments like this, and more trolling on Bomb Site B from Steel maybe.
All right, so that's it for us here. We'll be back soon with the grand finals. Tosspot and Devilwalk will be joining you guys for that as well. So stay tuned. We'll see you soon.